DeSantis accused Worrell of letting criminals walk free. He also, along with Attorney General Ashley Moody, said her office would either drop charges or simply not give all the facts during some of those court proceedings. Now, West 2's Christina Watkins continues our team coverage. And Christina, the Attorney General used numbers to back up her claim today.
And Stu, you know they say numbers don't lie, but in this case, Worrell says the numbers about her are made up just to support the governor's narrative. Now, it's important to note the data you're about to hear from the Attorney General includes both criminal defendants and misdemeanors.
Ms. Worrell, the state attorney in the Ninth Circuit, has dismissed more charges of defendants than any other state attorney in the state of Florida during the same period.
Florida Attorney General Ashley Moody did not hold back on Wednesday. She focused on the numbers. Stats, she says, proves why Monique Worrell should not be the state attorney for Orange and Osceola counties.
From January 2021 through June of 2022, the latest publicly available data on the state court administrator's website, Ms. Worrell dismissed or did not prosecute criminal cases against 16,236 adult defendants.
Moody claims Worrell dismissed or did not file charges against more than 40% of defendants arrested in the Ninth Circuit. She even compared it to other major Florida counties like Miami-Dade and Palm Beach.
From January 2021 through June of 2022, the state attorney in Palm Beach County, who also happens to be of the same party, dismissed or no-filed against 4,296 adult defendants. The state attorney in the Miami-Dade County, again, similar party, is dismissing or no filing charges against only 22% of defendants.
Worrell says none of this is true and claims it's all part of the false narrative to try and take her down.
We saw a manufactured juvenile justice report that showed that I led the state in dismissal of juvenile justice cases. You have to ask yourself, this report has never before been created. Why all of a sudden now? Because it was manufactured by an agency that's run by the governor. So they can create the facts so that they can support their narrative, but that doesn't mean that those things are true.
And so I did reach out to the court administrator's office to confirm those numbers. And while it is true, Worrell did dismiss more cases than her counterparts down in Miami-Dade and Palm Beach counties. Most of those cases were misdemeanors, 56% to be exact, according to the data. Worrell often used a lot of diversion programs for nonviolent offenders, many of which are now up in the air. You're going to find out more about why they're up in the air tonight at 5:30. Stu, back to you.